In this video, my guest Yoni Mazor from GETIDA will give you an introduction to Amazon's FBA reimbursements. Where do you lose money as an Amazon seller, and where can you get money back from Amazon? So this presentation will be useful for you if you want to get some money, some cash back to your business, and also if you want to use GETIDA to help with this, with their technology. Check the link below in the description. They also have a coupon code which you can apply and get $400 free reimbursements recovered by this company. And anything you like in this video, don't forget to click the like button below and subscribe to our channel. Hello Yoni, it's nice to have you here. Please introduce yourself, introduce GETIDA, and I am happy to know that today we will learn about Amazon reimbursements and how sellers, Amazon sellers, could get money back from Amazon.
You got it. So hi Augustas, so happy to be here. Hi everybody. Yeah, as you mentioned, we're gonna focus really quickly on making an introduction to Amazon FBA auditing and reimbursements. So I guess a little bit about ourselves and who we are. My name is Yoni Mazor. I'm the Chief Growth Officer and co-founder of GETIDA. What is GETIDA? Is it GETIDA? Is it GETIDA? It doesn't really matter. It's just an acronym, and it stands for Get Idea, which is Get Intelligent Data Analytics. Essentially, we're a technology company, and our claim to fame is our ability to help Amazon FBA sellers get the maximum FBA reimbursements that they're eligible to receive. We like to make our solution very, very affordable. We're going to touch that in a minute, but we consider ourselves a global leader in Amazon FBA auditing and reimbursements for the simple fact that we operate on a global level. So whether you're selling in the US, Canada, Mexico, UK, Germany, and so forth, we got you covered. We're going to be able to give you the solution there. We won the Gold Award from the American Business Awards for our dashboard technology. We do have a dedicated team of claim specialists. A big part of them are former Amazon employees who used to work in the FBA reimbursements department. We track and monitor our recovery rate. It's more than 70% at the moment. So this means that for every 10 cases that we're going to open on your behalf of the seller, more than 7 cases will get reimbursed. And like I mentioned, we like to make our solutions affordable because it's free to join GETIDA. It doesn't cost anything, and it doesn't cost anything to stay. We only charge a fee, a 25% fee from the recovery. So if we got you $100 back that you never had before, right? You never had access to it. It's money from out of nowhere. We'll charge you 25%, which would be $25. So 1 month we got you $100, we charge 25. Next month we got you zero, you pay zero. So it's an affordable solution for sellers of all sizes and any stage and in any scale. Okay, if you wonder where you can find more about us, of course, you can visit our website. You can also learn much more about Orange Klik on the website as well. But you can also find us on the Amazon App Store. Okay, you just visit the App Store, you find GETIDA, which means we're an authorized solution provider by Amazon. So we have to stay terms of service compliant. We have to follow the guidelines and regulations and work on the highest performance level and quality level possible. Okay, we are also available on Amazon SPN, which is a service provider network. All right, so enough about us. Let's talk about you, the Amazon seller. You sell on Amazon. You work so hard to, find the product to sell, source the product, design it, market it, brand it. So many headaches. I don't have to tell you. You feel every point in your head of all these headaches, right? So congratulations. You're now in the marketplace. You shipped your products to Amazon's fulfillment center, and you're making sales, and life is good. Well, it is, but not really. If you sell an FBA, you have to know that you're going to have to reconcile and audit all your FBA transactions to see if anything went wrong. And now I'm going to give you the map of kind of a high level map or overview of what can go wrong and the name of the game, the rules of the game. Okay, so let's start with the first rule, the FBA inbound shipment. Okay, this is when you ship your products to Amazon's fulfillment center. Let's say you ship 1,000 units to their fulfillment center, to FBA. Let's say Amazon, instead of receiving 1,000 units, they're only receiving 190 units. I'm going to give a more detailed example very, very soon. You have to find that and open a case with Amazon to reconcile it so they can investigate. So this kind of shipments, this kind of type of issue, you have 9 months, to reconcile it and get paid. After 9 months, the opportunity expires, so you're never going to be able to get paid on this. This is if you're selling in Amazon US, in Canada and Mexico. But if you sell in UK and EU, you only have 6 months. So if you're watching this and you're selling the EU and UK, you have 6 months. If you're selling in North America, you got 9 months. That's the rules of the game. I don't make them. I just let you know about them. Okay, second type of issue is lost damage units. Okay, you got 18 months to audit for that, and reconcile this. Lost and damaged units mean that after you already ship your products to FBA, inside FBA, their fulfillment center, okay, inside your units can get lost or damaged. Okay, also between the centers, sometimes Amazon might shift and transport your products from one fulfillment center to another, maybe from California to Nevada, then Nevada to I said Mexico almost, but I meant Texas. So they're gonna change it between states or places like that. Things can get lost and damaged. Of course, for Amazon, their fulfillment center to the consumers. Once the orders comes in, things happen there. Consumers back to Amazon. Things can also get lost and damaged there, and also from Amazon back to the seller if you ever do an FBA removal order. So all these lost and damaged transactions, you have 18 months to, get a recovery, get reimbursements. Okay, next thing that can go wrong or have an issue with is FBA customer refunds. Okay, you have 18 months to reconcile this. Small example, Augustas, you live in Portugal right now, but you buy from Amazon Spain. You buy this beautiful phone cover, um, and it costs you 20 euros. I believe that's the currency you're living in. And then you know what? You change your mind. You want to get a refund. You call Amazon. I want a refund. They said, okay, here's your refund. Here's your 20 euros. But you have 14 days to send it back to Amazon, okay, to the fulfillment center. So maybe you forgot, but you already got the money back, and you never shipped back the product, or you did ship it, but your carrier, it could be FedEx, DHL, the local post company, if it's too tired, they're too clumsy, and they lost that product. You, the seller, you basically Amazon gave a refund to the seller, to the consumer, to the customer, but you never got your inventory back. So that's an issue. You're on the minus, right? So customer refund issues, you have 18 months to reconcile that. FBA removal orders, okay? You have unfulfillable inventory. You send it back to your warehouse, and instead of getting this beautiful phone cover, you get this not so beautiful used cup. Okay, so you got completely the wrong item back from Amazon. You have the eligibility to get reimbursement for that. Okay, so this type of issue you got about 18 months. And when in dimension issues, okay, when in dimension overcharged fees, you got 90 days to get your money back. What does this mean? This is your product. Amazon picks it from the bin. They package in a box. They ship it out. They charge you a fulfillment fee or a pick and pack fee, which is based on your weight and dimensions. So the larger and heavier Amazon thinks your product is, the more they're going to charge you. But they might have incorrect information. So this product is, let's say, less than 10 ounces and less than a pound, or I guess in Europe it's less than 10 centimeters and less than 100 grams. They're supposed to charge you $3 or €3. Instead of that, they're charging you 10. So they're overcharging you $7 or €7 every time they fulfill the order or they ship it out. So this is based on the winning dimensions. Okay, incorrect winning dimensions. You have 90 days to get reimbursements for that. So high level overview. This is the name of the game. This is your map. This is what you gotta have to look out for. Now I'm gonna touch a few examples here to go a bit deeper into the game. Okay, this is identify and reconcile all FBA shipments. Okay, pretty straightforward. If you never did this before, do it. Do it now. Go back 9 months in the US or 6 months in Europe. And you're gonna get money. Okay, so you go your shipment log. This area number 1 here. You find, oh, you gotta ship 1,000 units. They got only 990. You're gonna click the blue button, and then another page will open. It's gonna usually look like this. Now this is in large. Okay, so it's easier to see. Shipped 1,000. Located 990. Discrepancy minus 10. All you gotta do, the seller, is go to this drop down menu, choose missing, please research, and then submit your claim. It's gonna show after you submit that it's submitted, and then you're gonna get a case ID. Reconcile it. You shipped it in, you worked so hard for your money, for your inventory, you expect to sell it, it got lost. Okay, this is your opportunity to get a recovery. Okay, just go do it. Once again, if too much of a headache, you don't even know where to start, there are solutions out there that can help with this. It happens to be the GETIDA, but one of them. We'll be happy to help you if you ever need it. Okay. All right, so second thing in line here. Okay, this is when things become much more sophisticated, much more advanced. So I'm just gonna give the logic here to explain it to you. I'm not gonna open the spreadsheet and show you. I'm just gonna give you the logic. Hopefully, if you're very good with Excel spreadsheets, I know you are, Augustas, you can try to do it. Once again, if too hard, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. Okay, this is all the lost and damaged units inside Amazon's warehouses. Okay, so Amazon tells you in their term of service, we're going to automatically reimburse you for anything that we find, but after a certain amount of time, usually after 30 days, if anything that we miss, you, the seller, need to audit us and then submit a case and tell us. So, but they tell you, before you submit a case, here's what you got to do. So let's talk about this, guys. You're going to need 3 types of reports. Okay, when you go into Sell Essential, go to Reports, Fulfillment. On the left-hand side, you're going to find these 3 types of reports. First one is Inventory Adjustment Report. The second one is Manage FBA Inventory Reports. The third one is Reimbursement Reports. These three reports, we're going to have to filter and get all the data that you need to see what's going on. high level, just to explain, the way that it works is pretty much filtering or distillery. You have your first data point, and then you start doing deductions. So let's dive into this. Let's see what's going on. Okay, the first report, inventory adjustment report, you got to confirm the date and adjustment code of all the loss and damage units. Basically telling you there's a special code each for loss, and there's another code for damage. Find all the codes, do a filter, just leave all the transactions that have these codes. That means all these transactions, all these units got lost and damage. Okay, that's the beginning of finding the problem, right? Then they tell you, okay, grab this report, the information from this report, manage FBA inventory report, and check if any of these lost or damaged units was already found. Because if they lost it and found it in another report, you're good to go. Nothing happened, right? Or if they restored it to your inventory, if it got damaged. Okay. So if it got found or restored, no problem. So you don't have to keep, so you're good to go. But after you found all the loss and damage, and after you were checked for anything that got found or restored, you still find an issue, then you go to the next report, which is FBA reimbursement report. Then they tell you, check if we already reimburse you for that. Because if we reimburse you for that, you're good to go. But if we never found it, we never restored it, and we never paid you, then you can submit a claim. We're going to investigate further, and of course, if you're eligible, we'll pay you. This is the name of the game. That's how it works. Okay, so every single unit that you ship to FBA needs to go through auditing and reconciliation. There's a whole story behind it, and it's all in the data, it's all in the reports. So I encourage anybody here to sit down and try to do it and work with it. Once again, too much, just reach out. We'll help. All right, so here's a case study, a quick one, just for you guys to understand that there's once you ship your product to FBA, there's a lot of fees involved. The biggest fee here is the pick and pack fees. I'll show you exactly on the numbers. But here I have a $5 million case study, right? You have a seller that does $220,000 in 2 weeks. That means $440,000 in a month, and a year it's about $5 million. You got all the beautiful blue, which means money coming in. You got the red, all the money coming out. It's not so easy to understand what's going on here, especially when it says Amazon fees. So I'm here to tell you, and Amazon fees. If you take it here, we break it down. You'll see that 43,000 of these Amazon fees are actually FBA related. They're pick and pack fees. Okay, 43,000 out of 219,000. It's almost 20% just in pick and pack fees. Once again, Amazon picks your unit from the bin, they package in a box to ship it out, they charge you a fee. And this is the king of all fees on FBA. Okay, so now you're aware of the type of fee and what's the weight of it with this case study. Okay, and let's not forget, you got 20% FBA fees and pick and pack fees, and you have regular FBA fees, and then you have selling fee 15%, which means altogether it's about 35% of all the seller's revenue on Amazon fees, which are burning through the margin. And this is AUGUSTAS without even including PPC spend. Don't forget that can add more into your costs. You can have a PPC spend of 1,000% or 10%. I don't even know, but I don't want to over depress you guys. Keep in mind that the lower you pay in any kind of fees, ACOS fees, which is a different world and a whole new arena, not new, but another arena that is full of science, how to reduce your ACOS. Here we're talking about like ACOS, but on the FBA side, how to reduce your FBA ACOS. Okay, so if you can reduce your 35% to 34, 32, 33, whatever it is, it's money in your pocket. So that's kind of the point that we're trying to make here. So now that we understand that the pick and pack fees are the heavyweight champion, and the pick and pack fees are based on one dimension, so the larger and heavier Amazon thinks your products are, the more you're going to pay. So here's a quick tips and strategy of what to do. Okay, how to play this the right way. Small example. If you're selling a ball, you don't send it inflated. Okay, because if it's inflated, they might charge you $10 units because it's so large. But if you deflate it like this nice gentleman here, they might charge you only $3. Okay, so know the tiers and think, be smart with your inventory. Another example, a pair of jeans. If it's rolled up, they might think it's huge and they charge you a lot of fees. But if you roll it, put it in a shrink wrap, it's going to be much smaller. So you're going to pay much less in fees. So we recognize the fees, the heavy fees, and what strategy you can do to reduce it. Okay, by just being smart with your products. And that's the first step that you got to do. Kind of have the winning dimensions of your products in your mind when you design it, when you ship it to FBA. That's the first step. But the second step is once your products are on FBA, you're gonna have to audit and see that that information of the winning dimensions did not change. Because if it is, Amazon's gonna start charging you, overcharging you. Okay. And how can it change? It can change. I'll give one example. You ship your products to FBA, and every once in a while they're gonna take your product and scan it through a big machine called cubic scan machine. And let's say your product is a handbag. They scan the machine. The handbag has a strap that's hanging loose, adding another 12, 20, 30 inches. that Amazon has recalculated the data, boom, they're gonna start overcharging you for no reason. So shrink cap it. Don't let anything be loose. Okay. Or another thing is that somebody's maybe attacking you. I'm your competitor. We both sell the same product. I want to attack you. I take your ASIN. I put it on my Seller Central account. I never list it. I never sell it. But what I do is I just update the information. I actually list it, but I never offer it. But I change the information. Instead of 1 pound, 100 pounds. Instead of 10 inches, 100 inches. I change the what information. Amazon recalculates and boom, they start overcharging you. So you're both competing on price, bill sales rank, PPC spend, everything. He's making profit. You're losing money. Okay, so make sure to audit and discover these issues before it gets too late, because you only have 90 days to recover your money here. 90 days. If you do this once a year, you're only gonna get in the 90 days. So make sure to do it on time. Okay, here's some free tools for Amazon sellers. If you just visit getida.com/ebook, you're gonna find this book, How to Read an Amazon Income Statement. When you go to Sales Central, you see Amazon giving you a deposit. Okay, you see the statement over there. Not so clear what's going on. So this breaks it all down so you understand where it's all flowing and going to. You should know about it. I recommend you to send to your bookkeeper or your accountant so they also know about it to understand how to reconcile your numbers. The second thing you're going to get in the package is a profit and loss template. Okay, this template you can actually, so can we focus on the Amazon fees, but you also got to focus on your business fees or your business costs. So this template, you're going to be able to put all your business costs to actually see if you're making a profit or making a loss, which is not good. If you're making a loss, at least you'll be able to identify where it is, and hopefully you'll be able to take action about it. And the last thing is a weighted dimensions tracker. We talked about the importance of auditing and tracking your weighted dimensions. So here's the tracker for you. Grab your weighted dimensions, grab the Amazon's weighted information. If you see, you cross-reference the information, you see that Amazon's overcharging you, take action. Update the weighted information on Amazon. So going forward, they're going to stop overcharging you. And of course, ask for your money back in the past 90 days, whatever they overcharge you. Okay? All right. So here's a quick tip about unfulfillable inventory. Right? When you sell on Amazon, you have your inventory has two statuses: fulfillable, everything's good; unfulfillable, things are not good, you can't sell it. When you have unfulfillable inventory, you have a few options. One is to dispose, one is to do a removal order, and one is actually to liquidate, which we're going to get to that very, very soon. But if you do it, basically you're in a dilemma what to do. Here's a little mathematical equation of that I recommend everybody to open an Excel file and try to do some math and to see if it makes sense for them. Okay, here we have a seller that their cost to source the product is $2. Okay, when you do a removal order, you take your inventory out of Amazon, you can add 50 cents. Okay, to inspect it, you're paying labor. Somebody's going to open the package, see if the product is new, is it used or not. So it's going to cost you $2. And then to resell it, which means to package it again, relabel it, send it back to FBA, can add another $2. So all of a sudden, your cost changed from $2 to $6.50, tripled. Your original cost tripled. Okay, so let's see what happens in this specific example. Once again, every seller has a different cost structure. This is one example. We're going to see if what the mathematics suggests. Okay, so this seller can send back this product to the market and sell for $19.99 for $20. Amazon fees, all in, selling fees, FBA fees, PPC, everything is like 32%. So the net proceeds is $13.60. Okay, 1360 minus 65, the new cost, instead of $2, it's 650. They still make $7 in profit. Of course, they get their cost back and make $7 in profit. So they're actually making more than 100% profit in a few weeks, maybe a few months. So in this specific case, in this specific example, the mathematics suggests that the seller should probably do a removal order. They should not dispose it. Okay, but this is considering that their products are, for the most part, 70-80% of them are sellable condition. And if you already know that most of your products you're getting back are not really sellable, you rather dispose it or liquidate it, that's fine. But if most of the products you're getting back, you'll see that's really, really good condition, you can send it back to the marketplace. Check the mathematics and see. So just open Excel, know your numbers to the bone. And if you can make profit and may get your money back, do it. I highly recommend it. Okay, FBA liquidations, a new program, fresh out of the box, out of the Amazon box with the smiley, introduced in July 7th. You can liquidate your inventory. So instead of disposing or doing a removal order, Amazon will essentially send your inventory to accredited wholesale liquidators, and you can expect to typically recover between 5 to 10% of the item average selling price. For the example we had earlier, for if this was the case, you're selling it for $20, you're probably going to get between $1 to $2 back. Okay, if you're disposing it, throw it into the garbage, maybe you should do a liquidation so you get money back instead of getting nothing. So that's a nice program that Amazon has introduced. Another thing is, it seems like it also includes expired inventory. So if you're selling cosmetics or supplements or snacks and it's expired, you should be able to recover. So that can be actually very good news, because what are you going to do with expired inventory? Nothing, right? So this is the opportunity to cash it out.
I wanted to jump in here, and actually another possibility to get rid of your inventory which maybe doesn't sell or you just don't need it. Check the video we did with Sophie Howard. She has a tool which is called buymysku.com. So they have a kind of a marketplace where you can put your inventory which you don't need, and someone maybe will buy, and maybe you'll get more than 5 or 10% back. So check this out.
Okay, guys, here's another refunds booster. To be honest, this is the name of the game for GETIDA. This is what we really focus hard on. I'm going to give you some high-level statistics. Amazon, FBA discrepancies, all the inventory in FBA that gets lost, damaged, destroyed, everything we showed you with the overview, we see that on an annual basis, the discrepancy rate can range between 1 to 3%. So what does that mean? It means if you do $1 million in Amazon FBA, 1 to 3% could be $10,000 to $30,000 worth of issues that you got to resolve and get paid for, right? Another way to look at it is if for every 100 units you ship to FBA, between 1 to 3 units is going to experience an issue throughout the life cycle of the product in Amazon's fulfillment center. So that's the name of the game. I hope you all know your numbers, and you can do your own calculations about the amount of this. Like I mentioned, we did all the time frames. You have up to 18 months for most issues. Some issues you have less time, so do not miss out. Do it on time. And of course, once you open cases with Amazon, be attentive to what they're asking, and especially if they're asking for documentation. If they are, give it to them so they can approve your case. Okay, they're gonna approve your reimbursement. Okay, don't just open a case, think you're done. It's not really the issue. You're gonna have to do some back and forth with Amazon and stay focused. Okay, and if you're wondering why you might need some help with Amazon FBA auditing, have a little look. This is all the kind of things that we look at after, okay, for sellers. So if anything here looks unfamiliar and strange to you, it probably means you're still putting money behind, okay, and you're still putting money on the table. So the idea for us is that really to take all the tears away. You can put GETIDA, and then hopefully money will just get back in your pocket. And here is another case study of the positive impacts on your bottom line when you maximize all your FBA reimbursements. I'll give an example. We have an $18 million seller, sold about 300,000 units, of which 9,000 units got affected. All the inventory that got lost, damaged, destroyed, all the fun stuff we went over earlier. Okay, that puts it on the higher edge of the spectrum, which is 2.8%. So we were able to recover $151,000. Okay, so why? Because before GETIDA, the profit was 1.3 million. We added about 151, so pushed the bottom lines by almost 11%. Okay, give a nice push, a nice juice, because all this money comes back to the organization. You never expected to have it. It all goes to your profit lines. Okay, now let's see what else can happen if, for sellers who are much more sophisticated, because more positive impacts. Okay, two types of sellers here. You have one seller that's selling the Amazon business, and one seller that's buying an Amazon business. Okay, if you're selling an Amazon business, it's a big popular thing right now to sell your Amazon business. Big companies out there that buy it. What happens is they're buying your profit. So every dollar you add to your profit, they're going to pay you a multiple. It could be a 3, 4, 5 multiple, right? So every dollar, let's take the lower end, 3, right? So for every dollar you generate in profit, they're going to pay you $3. So here for $151,000, they're going to pay you $450,000. Boom, a nice juice right into your pocket as you sell your business, right? But if you're buying an Amazon business, whoever sold you the business, you're going to be able to go back 18 months, find all the money that was left behind, and you're going to get this $151,000 back. Okay, that's all the money that the former seller failed to collect. So if you bought an Amazon business, you get all this money back, and improves your ROI, your return on investment. So very, very cool things you can do if you really know how to maximize the opportunity of FBA auditing and reimbursements. So if anybody kind of needed a push on this or help with that, we'll be happy to help. We do have a special offer for Orange Klik followers. The first $400 we're gonna recover for you in FBA reimbursements will be absolutely free. We're not gonna charge you a penny. It might take us one day. It might take us 30 years to get you $400, but this is a guarantee. No matter what, for watching this and taking this offer, you're gonna have $400 more in your pocket. All you gotta do is visit GETIDA.com and click on free sign up and put promo code Orange Klik. And of course, if there's further questions, you want to connect, you have new things you want to learn, reach out. We're very, very friendly, and we like to learn more and assist the community in any way. You can do it on GETIDA.com. We do have a chat box, or just email me directly, yonim@GETIDA.com. We're here to help. I hope you found this useful and valuable. This is probably going to reward you. It's going to bring money right into your pocket. We do encourage the sellers to do the maximum they can do on their own. and then GETIDA can come after anything that's being left behind. We're going to be able to come in, recover for you, get back into your pocket. Once again, we only got to get paid if we're successful. If we're not successful, all the time and effort is on us. So hopefully it will be valuable for the sellers. We're just kind of trying to help out and create better selling environment. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Back to you, Augustas.
Thank you, Yoni. It was nice to understand the whole reimbursements process and to see how sellers can get more money from Amazon. And thank you very much. You will find the links below. Not you, Yoni, but the viewers will be able to find the links below to GETIDA. If you want to get money back, contact them. Even, as you say, even if you used other service provider, GETIDA might scrape a little bit more money from Amazon. So thank you very much and good luck in your business. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
I hope now you have a better picture what are the Amazon FBA reimbursements, and if you want to get help to get money back, a little bit more cash for your business, which this money belongs to you. So GETIDA might help you, and check the link below to this company. Below you'll find also a coupon code. If you sign up for the first time, you can get the first $400 for free using their service. Even if you used other service provider like them, don't worry, they might get you more money back. So check the link below. And now I would like to invite you to watch other video which is quite popular on our channel. It's about A+ EBC content, and it's with Chris Rawlings. He is just sharing the whole formula how to make EBC A+ content the best and the most optimized.